All right, today we're here for our annual seminar at the Harlingen Jiu-Jitsu Club. I come here, I've been coming about 5 years, and we come down every 3 months. And today's the first time I brought somebody with me, and I brought my coach, Bruno Bastos, world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, 3-time world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So his first time in the Valley. You know, I've been coming for about 5 years, but for him it's new, so I'm gonna keep bringing the level up with the training here, and so we're going to do a 2-hour gi seminar tomorrow and 2-hour no gi seminar today. Man, I spent the first 10 years all doing gi, so no gi is new for me the last few years. I enjoy both, but if I had to pick, I like the gi better. The level's getting really big. The level's improving a lot. There's more and more schools opening up, but the level here just at this school, you can tell every time I come down here, the students are getting better, much better each time. Well, I mean, I like to think I had something to do with it, but I can't take all the credit. I mean, they have a core group of guys who have been training for a long time, and they push each other really hard, and I think that has to be the biggest reason. Well, I mean, I think, it started with jiu-jitsu. There wasn't that many instructors here. Most of the highest belts here a few years ago were blue belts, and maybe a purple belt here and there. But now, there's black belts here teaching in the Valley. So the sport's growing, jiu-jitsu is growing, and MMA is going to do the same. There's not a lot of MMA schools now, but in a few years that's going to grow as well. When the schools aren't here, you rely on people from the outside to come in and teach, or you travel to go learn at their schools. And that's what people are doing now, but eventually there'll be some good schools here opening up. A lot of these guys here may eventually open up their own MMA school in a few years, so that's gonna, just as the jiu-jitsu is growing and now there's black belts here teaching, same thing will happen with the MMA. I don't believe you can get a legitimate belt online. You can't, if you're not training on the mat with the people you're promoting, you really don't know their level. I don't believe that's a legitimate way to get belts. I would never give a belt online. Well, I mean, someone who's new, I'd probably give advice is to be patient. It takes a while to get good at jiu-jitsu. I had a school in Dallas for about 5 years. There'd be a few times where a few people would come in and they were really good athletes and they excelled at sports really fast. For a few months they were competing at a high level in most sports. And jiu-jitsu is not like that. They trained for a few months and they were getting mad. They were still getting beat by people who've been training 4 or 5 years, but that's just normal. It takes a while to get good at jiu-jitsu. For people beginning, I'd tell them just be patient, and train. And time on the mat is the most important thing. And you'll get good. You spend time on the mat and eventually you'll get good. Oh man, I'd love to thank Jake Montalvo from Harlingen Jiu-Jitsu Club. He's supported me and all my seminars for like 5 years now, and I enjoyed coming down here. These guys I consider my students, but also my friends, because I have a great group of guys here, so I have to thank them.